the voice of the women actually reigning strong there. Well, to tell us more about the mood in Anambra State, especially those places where elections have been rescheduled, our correspondent Shewa Kimbalaye joins us from Oka on the twist in the Anambra elections. Shewa, could you just tell me what the general mood in Anambra is, especially people who have to go back to the polls?
Well, thank you, Joker. So this morning, after the results were announced, there's still calm in town. Compared to yesterday, where we saw a few protests and a few people who are not happy with the situation, it appears because the results actually came early this morning at about between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. this morning. So a lot of people are not awake yet to get the news, to have the idea of what the situation is. But of course, I know that later in the day, a lot of people will have to be reacting to the situation, either happy or sad about the situation. But the fact remains that a lot of people feel they are disenfranchised because some people said they could not vote. We saw them, we talked to them. Some of the places that were visited, that Channel Television covered, we saw a few places where people could not vote. Well, in some places where we saw a large turnout, some people actually complained that they could not find their names on the register. Well, INEC did what they call the voters verification exercise. So it appears some people are still not well informed about the situation. But by and large, what we saw this morning as the outcome of the results, which of course should have been released yesterday, but because of the situation in Obosi, the election which took place yesterday, we have to resort today. But again, INEC is saying the result is inconclusive and there will be supplementary election. Well, the meaning of this is that in those places where INEC discovered there are discrepancies, they will have to hold a fresh election in those places. INEC discovered that there are about 100,000 of people did not vote, were cancelled actually. For example, in Idemili, not local government area, where we have 306 number of polling units, 160 polling units result from there were cancelled. Massive discrepancies. Well, INEC says the EO in charge of the Idemili has been arrested and investigations are ongoing about this. The parties who are not in favor of this are kicking. The PDP, the Labour Party are not happy about this. APC in fact said they're not going to take part in the voting election that held yesterday, and they are still saying that they need to have election in at least 4 local government areas where they feel elections didn't hold properly. But AGA on the other side are saying that they welcome what INEC is saying. If INEC is going to conduct a supplementary election, they are very sure that they're coming out victorious. Okay.
Right, Shewa, according to what you've just told me now, INEC was obviously having problems, conducting these elections in some of the other areas, and now it has rescheduled elections in parts of the Idemili local government area. How does it hope to, be successful in the rescheduled elections if it's having all these logistic problems now?
Let me give you an idea of what the nature of Anambra State. Unlike some of the elections that we covered, where we have a lot of riverine area, Anambra does not have as much. A few communities are riverine, and INEC says they prepared a few speedboats to get materials there. But some of the places where we have issues are just very close to Oka, the capital city. We traveled there by road yesterday, and it was just about 40 minutes drive to the Idemili area, for example, to Obosi, just about 45 minutes drive. So you wonder why these people will have their election start as late as 3:30 a.m. 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon on the election day. And this was what caused the uproar in the Gemini area. And a lot of people actually said in Opo and in some other areas, these kind of discrepancies also happen. So it brings a lot of question on the ability and the capacity to overcome logistic problem. We see this kind of logistic problem